Hello, Blugold fans. I'm Tanya England. I'm the head women's basketball coach here at UW-Eau Claire, and this is the end of my 24th, start of my 25th year here at UW-Eau Claire. And I'm happy today to be able to have a conversation with Anna. I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself, tell you about her hometown, what her major is, and to begin with, Anna, just a little bit about what attracted you to UW-Eau Claire, especially in the recruiting process.
So I'm Anna Koth. I am a junior here at UWC. I'm a finance major. I'm from Wayzata, Minnesota. I so in the recruiting process, I love basketball. I've played since I was a little kid. I was in high school, like looking at colleges. If the opportunity was provided, I would love to play the sport of basketball. And you offered me an amazing opportunity here at UWC, and it's just one I couldn't pass up. It's a great program, so much success in the past, and it's just a beautiful campus. It's hard to pass up coming here to UWC. It's close to home, just so many things that checked each of my boxes, and it's a great program, and I love it here. And I'm so glad I decided to come here.
Well, we are too, Anna. And it's already been, time flies. And so we've been really fortunate to be on a couple of NCAA tournament teams together, cut nets down, play in front of huge crowds here at Eau Claire. And I think the thing that we both share is just a passion for that. We're Division III here, but I think we're a unique, special type of D3. And I think our program especially understands that we make the big time where we're at. We love the great things about Division III, but we also are really fortunate to have a place that really appreciates our student athletes. So talk a little bit about what it's been like to play in Zorn Arena as we close it out in Zorn Arena, and what it's going to be like to move across the river and to be in that Sonntag Center, and how fortunate you are to have been able to play in both venues.
Yeah, I love Zorn Arena. It's a really special place. I feel very fortunate that I've had 3 years here. It's been amazing. We have such a wonderful community here in Eau Claire that supports us, and it's just their unwavering support of like them coming to every game, coming to every away game even, and it's just been an awesome experience. And we're just provided so many opportunities here in Zorn even, and now moving across the river to Sonntag. It's truly special about how many amazing opportunities were provided at the D3 level especially, and now we're going to a top-notch facility that's filled with so many amazing things, and it's just extremely special. We have so many opportunities, and just very grateful for everything that we're provided here at
Yeah.
Eau Claire.
Yeah. Well, and if you think about Zorn Arena, I think a lot, it really truly is what D3 is about. I think that's what I've loved about it so much, is that during the time that I've been here, we've had people tent out overnight to get into games when we went to the Final Four, and the band. Just thinking about the people that play in the band and our students, and how fun it's been to develop that relationship with all of them. And for me as a coach to be here for 25 years and to know our season ticket holders that sit in the same spots and have been there during our championship years, and maybe when we've been a little bit young, and been truly supportive no matter what. And I think the thing that I love the most is to see all the little girls and the kids that come out on the floor afterwards. Um, and for them to have strong female role models that they can look up to. I just think when you go to a lot of other levels, there isn't that kind of accessibility to be able to talk to somebody who you look up to so much. And sitting at the table a lot of times and doing the post-game interviews, that's something that I'll always treasure. That we stay out on the floor, that the parents come out on the floor, that our fans come out on the floor, and that there's such a family atmosphere. I think that's unique to our program. Just talk a little bit about the experience after the games are
Yeah,
over.
so I love going over to the band after the game and singing the school song with them. It's awesome to thank them for coming to support us, and also just kind of kick off the end of the game, hopefully off after a win. But it's nice to just thank them and sing the school song, and then just love seeing everyone that's there to support us. And so many people come up to me after the game, and good whether it's a good game or like you got it next time. It's just a support from anyone and everyone, even if I don't know them. Like I'm getting introduced to new people every game. whether it's people that have been here supporting us for however many years or if it's their first game. And it's just nice to meet so many new people and have so much support from people I know, people I don't know. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think something our assistant coach, Sally Linsmeyer, says all the time is that she's in our program now as a coach, but she played at UW-Superior, and Zorn Arena was still her favorite place to play. And I always kind of laugh about that because even though it was not her home floor, she used to come to love to play here just because of the atmosphere. And so I think even a lot of other teams really understand and appreciate that we have something that's really special here. And something for me being at the D3 level that's really important is that I think that at the D3 level, you have a true understanding of balance, of academics, of competition, of community, of representing a university. And because I played Division I and then I transferred and played Division III, I treasured both of those opportunities as a player. But when I came back closer to home and was able to invest in a community and be on a campus and win a national championship, it was a truly different experience for me. And that's what I'm so much want to make sure that our program has that national championship and shares that with the community. But I do think that that's what sets Division III apart in the fact that there is that balance. That's our understanding of academics, that you truly are a great athlete, but you're a student athlete at the same time. And talk a little bit about that as far as your balance and what your day is like and how much time you spend on basketball, but how much time you do some other things in the community as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so being a D3 athlete, it's all about being well-rounded and having structure within your day and have like being able to time manage because that's something I learned right away that's something that's a very important skill that you need to have is time management. And even for today as an example, we had lift this morning and then here today and then got to spend some time doing my schoolwork and class, and then going in to shoot and making sure I'm getting better in the classroom and on the court, and just that's a goal that I have every single day, and making sure I have um, um, making time for each of those things each day.
And I think what's great, Anna, is that now you're close enough to get home for a holiday. We just talked about that. And that's something that I really, really treasure for all of you. Having played a long distance away from home and transferring closer to home, I miss those a lot of times holidays and those opportunities to just walk away from basketball sometimes and to be a part of my family and to share in some of those things. And so that's what I really like is that you all have those opportunities as well and that you can treasure that too.
And that's something that, especially within this program, that you make sure that we have, and I'm very grateful for that as well, is that we get that time with our family, and that's something that's different than other D3 programs, is that you really value that and make sure that we value that as well, and that's very important to you and us, and very grateful for that. So
Thanks, Hannah. And well, and I think I really treasure the fact that there's so many levels of family within our program. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but the way that I have built our program is around the fact that when I went away from home, coming out of the locker room the first time after a huge game and, not having anyone there and talking on the phone to my family to explain that we had just beaten Colorado, and being a freshman and all those sorts of things. When I came here, what I really wanted was make sure, first of all, that our parents and our families were a part of something special, but also that our season ticket holders, our fans, our campers, our alumni, that there was all these different layers within a family that were there to support and to help build a Blugold. And I truly believe by the time that you come through the program, as you leave the program, you can reflect back and think, I have my family, but I also have a second, a third, a fourth family across the hallway when you have Robin and Jason and Claire and all those people over there as well. I just think through thick and thin, a lot of times you have a lot of people that can help you as a college athlete.
yeah, and that even goes to all those people are the same people that are coming up to me after the games, and like it is like a second family. Like it's not just me talking to my parents, it's me talking to all of those people, and all those people I've been able to build relationships with because of this program. So it's something I cherish a lot.
So curious, Anna, when you look back on your career so far, what would you say is your favorite memory or your highlight so far with one more year left in your career?
I'd say I'd two. For team wise, I would say being able to be a part of a national tournament team. That was something that was very special, and I think especially hosting is something that was very, very special, and is something that I'll cherish forever and be able to say that I'm a part of a national tournament appearance team and hopefully again next
One
year.
more time.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly. And then personally, I would say a defining moment and something I'm very proud of is coming back after my ACL injury from my freshman year. I missed my entire freshman year due to an ACL injury, and that was something I was very proud of myself coming back and finally making my way back after a lot of hard work and sacrifice and discipline. And it took a lot of work, and I've had a great support system in order to do that. And yeah, making it back and playing again, and that was something that was very special.
Yep. Yep. Well, and I think that there's a lot of people around you that are just as proud of you in that moment. And that's why I think next year as a senior, I've said over and over again, some of my best players in the program have been people that have come off of significant injuries. Just because as an athlete, as a D3 athlete, I think a lot of times you bring back a lot of appreciation, a lot of grit, a lot of desire to get back to the tournament, to win
Mhm.
championships. And those are life lessons that I think you're going to have as you go
Yeah,
on and be a great professional, is that
100%.
you know how to maybe get through some of those times when you're challenged
Mhm.
too.
Yeah,
So,
definitely built my mental toughness and my physical toughness. My strength is different than it was before, and my mental strength is a lot different than it was before as well.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, I would echo you in the fact that the last time that we hosted here, as a coach, I wanted to make sure at some point that we sent Zorn Arena out the right way and that we were able to host before it closed. And to be able to host the tournament 2 years ago, I can honestly say I was a little emotional walking out onto the floor and just seeing the crowd. And that is something that I'll never take for granted here. And the reason it isn't just the crowd, it is the what's behind it. It's the love for our program. It's the love for the players. It's what makes Eau Claire significant and special too. And I mean, I look forward to moving into Sonotag because I think we'll have a lot of new people that will come and join the program and that the family will grow as well. And when you think about the generosity of the Sonotags, that's something that even now when I walk in there, I'm just overwhelmed by what they've done for all of our athletes and for Eau Claire in general. So it's really an exciting time to be here right now. I think the other thing that I really wanted you to share is just talking about in your life and your track through our program, how have you become a stronger leader by some of your experiences and also by some of the people that came before you? You've had an opportunity to play side by side with Jesse Rudin and All Americans and people that have been winners in our program. And what have you learned from that as you've come through and become our new kind of leader?
yeah, I've learned a lot throughout my past 3 years. I would say I'm definitely a person that watches, kind of sits back and watch, and I want to see what the best player is doing, and I want to do what they're doing. And I think that's something I've kind of taken into my like I want to be the best now, and I want people to like feed off of me now as well. And I think that's both leading by example and um, being vocal. And I've learned from a lot of different people that have different leadership styles as well. Like I would say Jesse was a lead by example, and that's something I feel like I do as well, and I take pride in that. And then we've had other leaders that are more vocal, and that's something I'm trying to be better at, and especially going into senior year. And there's just so many different examples of leadership styles that we've seen throughout this program, and they've all been great. And I've learned so much the past 3 years, and I hope to take in all that I've learned and be able to better our team.
Yep. Awesome. Well, kind of as a last area that I wanted to talk about that I'll put in my 2 cents as well is what would you give as a piece of advice to anyone who is going to play at the Division 3 level and what makes it unique and why you choose it? I think right now a lot of athletes that are recruited have a lot of different opportunities, and there's a lot of things that set Division III apart. I'm very passionate about that. But like, what would you say, or what is your kind of ism or go-to about what it's been like for you to be a D3 athlete?
Yeah, I would say um it's definitely been nice to have like kind of a well-rounded experience. Like I've had a lot of opportunities within the classroom and within sports, and it's nice to like be able to explore in both areas. Like I've there's a lot of opportunities, especially here at Eau Claire, with like extracurriculars and like clubs, and so many opportunities to like better yourself in the classroom along with bettering yourself on the court. And there's just so many different like opportunities, especially here at Eau Claire, with that.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think from a coach's perspective, something that I absolutely love, a lot of people ask me why I've stayed 25 years. And there's a lot of reasons. First of all, it's Anna, it's my student athletes, but also my colleagues. I coach with some of the very best people in the business. And I'm really blessed that there's people that have also been here 25 years with me, which is super unique. That I think is something that sets apart Division III. We bleed it. We love this place. We love our student athletes, but also anytime any of the other programs win here, we all win, we all rise. And I find that is unique to Division III. I think it happens in a lot of athletic departments, but I think we are the gold standard. I believe that UW-Eau Claire is just a place where we all feed off of each other. So I love being a part of that. I will also say, as a D3 athlete and somebody who won a national championship, that I've always believed that you make the big time where you're at. And I tell you guys that all the time. It's about where you're at and what you do with those opportunities. And winning a national championship at the Division III level was just as important to me as maybe playing at the Division I level. But what I celebrated about winning a national championship was that it was for a university, it was for a community, and it was with a group of people, just like you said, that had a lot of balance, that were high academic people, and that's a life changer. It's a game changer. It's something that impacts me every single day in my life, and that's where we want to be next year, right, Anna? Yep. Yep. So, just to everyone, we want to tell you how much we appreciate this opportunity, how much we love Division III athletics, and go Blugolds.